In the wise words of Mariah Carey, the woman I was actually named after. And I'm not going to sing it because I don't want to crack your screen. It's time. Hello everyone, Mariah here and welcome back to my channel. It is officially the first week of December and that means two very exciting things. It's time to decorate the bookshelf. Yay! And two, we have a brand new TBR. It is officially time for my brand new series called A Classic Christmas. More on that in just a minute though. So in today's bookish video, I think Bookmas is what everyone's calling it. I'm a bit behind with the times. We are going to be decorating the bookshelf. I don't have too many decorations because I don't want it to look kind of cluster-fudged. I like it as neat and tidy and kind of clear as possible. So I do have some, so let me show you what I got. Also, do you like the Christmas jumper? It's actually from Primark. It's really, really cute and so comfy. First of all is this kind of snowy green tinsel. This is so incredibly long. It's literally all over the floor. So last year I may or may not have bought a really tall 7-foot Christmas tree. And that unfortunately means the tinsel no longer fits all around the Christmas tree. So last year I actually used this and put it around my bookshelf and I thought it looked really cute, so we're going to be doing that again. Also, this cute little Christmas tree. I think this was from the range. I think it cost me literally just £1 or something. That always looks cute on the shelf. It's also the return of Creepy Santa. It's because last year I put him on the table and I noticed that he was in the back of my videos and you could just see him ever so slightly in the corner and it just looked like he was staring right into the camera lens, his soul. I have to say though, his face does look like he's seen something and he can't unsee it. So he is officially Creepy Santa. And then two new decorations that I got are these. So there's whatever this thing is, candy cane flower pot thing. I found out as well the candy canes you can actually bend and mold into shape because they're wired, so I thought that was pretty cool. Then there is this candy cane bauble garland thing as well. I got these because one, they look so incredibly cute and festive, but not only that, they also remind me of the book Spectacular and I guess just Caraval in general. Caraval is one of my all-time favorite series. It's just so magical. But Spectacular came out last year, which was the Christmas novella, and it was just so fun to read. I am planning on going shopping this weekend, so if I do find any more Christmas decor, I will show you in other videos. But I think this will be pretty decent for now. So yeah, let's get decorating. I forgot to show you, he won't be able to fit anywhere near the bookshelf, but it's just too funny not to show you this. I have a giant gonk. He is absolutely massive. Ash got it for me last year. Like, look how long his hat is. Like that. How long is that? But he's adorable and he's going right under the Christmas tree. Next to, actually, Rowan. Yes, his label does actually say Rowan. But he's a little cutie pie. Also got these Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil, See No Evil little robins as well. But robins are Christmassy, so they're cute. But I went to do some decorating. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, more things. Time to take you through my TBR for the month of December. Also, how adorable is my mug? Look, it has a little hat. I get amused way too easily, sorry. So earlier on, I mentioned A Classic Christmas, and this is a series that I decided to come up with where I read classic books throughout the month of December. The idea came about because I am yet to finish a classic book, but they are always books that I've been wanting to read for a while. I did actually start 1984 by George Orwell, but I just never got around to finishing it because I had a ton of book club books that I needed to finish at the time. And then I wanted to read Dracula for Halloween, but then then again, I just never got round to it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to read some classics in December, and then that's where the idea hit me about making a classic Christmas. So before I take you through the classics that I'm going to read, there are 2 books that I want to squeeze in just before doing that. Well, more 1.5 really. First, I do want to finish The Circus Train. I have been really enjoying this book, and I was actually debating putting this down and going back to it once I have finished all my classics, but I think I actually have more time than I think. I think where I've just been so busy this week, I feel like I'm behind. I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself, so I think that will be okay to finish. And then my second book is an ARC, and it is Super Nintendo, and this was very kindly sent to me by Faber Books, so thank you so much, Faber, because it really does mean everything to me. Nintendo has always been and still is such a huge part of my life. Growing up, I played all sorts of Nintendo games. I played on my GameCube, on my Wii, Nintendo 64 games, DS games. It helped me in so many more ways than anyone could ever possibly imagine. It helped me through a really rough patch in my childhood. I sadly lost my mum when I was younger, and I always really struggled to find interest in a lot of things, but Nintendo and playing video games was always the one thing I absolutely loved doing, and I also played them with my dad a lot as well. Even to this day, it is still a huge part of my life. I love Pokemon, Zelda, Animal Crossing, pretty much any Nintendo game. So when I saw I could request this, I knew I wanted to pick it up and read it, because I think this is going to be such a trip down memory lane, and I honestly can't wait. I'm also really excited to read this because it's going to be a break from following story-driven books, if that makes sense, and plot-driven books. This is purely just diving into characters, worlds, consoles, so it's going to be really fun. And it's only 300 pages, so it shouldn't take me too long to get through. It came wrapped as a present, which I thought was really wholesome. It felt like an early Christmas gift, and it even came with chocolate coins as well, which I thought was so cute because they were like the Mario coins. It's such a beautiful arc as well, and I absolutely love the writing. It's got such a shimmer to it. Super excited to dive into this one because I'm a huge nerd. And then going into my classics now, I try to choose classics that were either set at Christmas or around Christmas time, and I've got 3 that I want to read. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself and read too many books, because December is always a chaotic month, I think, for everybody, and I've still got Christmas shopping to do and visiting friends and family, so I think this is a good amount. But if I do read any more, I will update you in my vlogs and videos. First one that I'm going to be reading is A Christmas Carol. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I have never watched the film or read the book literally up until about 3 days ago. I watched the film with my dad and it was really lovely. I thought it was such a great film. It's really heartwarming actually. It has really deep messages to it and meaning behind it. But even though I watched the film, I do really want to read the book because I think it's just such a festive read. It's also a really short book as well. It's not that many pages, so it's not going to take me that long to get through. And then the second book that I want to read is A Child's Christmas in Wales. This was actually recommended to me by a good friend of mine and she absolutely loved this book and it sounds so incredibly wholesome. It's about a boy living in a small town in Wales, and by the sound of it, it's going to be a very heartwarming read about visiting relatives and singing Christmas carols, playing in the snow, receiving gifts, enjoying festive meals, just kind of spending time with family and having some sing-alongs. And it's all about those memories of a time where it always seemed to snow at Christmas, and is about joy and the simplicities of a childhood Christmas and life. Really does sound like a nostalgic read. I think about early 2000 Christmases a lot, and I do think back to how magical and festive it felt. Sounds like it's going to be such a cute read. And then finally, the last book that I'm going to read is Little Women. Little Women is one of my favourite movies. It's just such a comfort movie of mine. It's one of those I can just put on in the background and just watch again and again and again. But I haven't read the book and it's been on my shelf for so long. And I thought to myself, if ever I'm going to read the book, it's going to be now. I think the reason why I love Little Women so much is because it just has so many emotions. There's humor, there's happiness, there's sadness, there's joy, there's laughter, there's pain. It just has everything. And the friendships and relationships between the sisters and other characters we meet in the story is just so beautiful, and I just love it so much. ITV have actually just released a series on this, so I might give the episodes a watch and see what they're like. I managed to find the cloth bound version in the charity shop, so that's the one I'm going to be reading. Really looking forward to it, and I'm also excited to see how different the book is to the movie that I've watched as well. Yeah, really looking forward to it. Can't wait to dive into all of these books, and I'm going to do kind of vlog styled videos throughout the month of December, I think, and kind of update you on the books as I'm going along. I like the vlog style videos, I think, at the moment. I'm really enjoying doing those. It's going to be good fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little festive video. Let me know in the comments what books you have on your December TBR, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.